Workout number 24 for Monday. I don't remember what the date is, but it's on Monday. New week. Let's get to it. For the warm-up, we are sciatic nerve flossing 1 minute a leg. After that, 2 rounds of 5 sumo inchworms with a push-up at the top, 10 shoulder circles forward and back, 5 yoga push-ups, and then 5 thoracic openers per side. We have some strength today, 3 sets, kind of an accessory strength-ish piece. You're going to do a 1 minute handstand hold. Forgot to add that. 1 minute handstand hold. If you can handstand walk, you're just going to do 1 minute of distance, or if you want to, you can just practice for a minute. So it's going to be 1 minute of handstand holding or walking. If you can't hold the handstand for a minute, just accumulate as much as you can in a minute, or just hold as long as you can. Try to keep a minimum of about 20 seconds. So you're going to do the 1 minute, rest a minute to recover, and then you're going to go back to the death march like we did. If you need a full entire breakdown, I'll refresh it, but if you need a full breakdown, see number 14, the video for number 14. 20 to 30 death march steps or / staggered deadlifts. If you have nowhere to walk, it's going to be 10 to 15 per leg, so 20 to 30 total. So you're going to handstand, rest a minute, death march, rest 2 minutes, 3 rounds of that. For the Metcon, 3 rounds for time, 1 minute of conditioning. I'll go over that in a second. 1 minute of conditioning, 20 shoulder to overhead, 1 minute of conditioning, 20 sit-ups. On the conditioning, pick a distance if you know, or a number of calories on a machine that you'll know the distance or time that it will take you to complete a minute. So if you know that a 200 meter run is going to take you exactly a minute, or a 15 calorie row will take you a minute, do the number of calories or the distance that you know. Otherwise, if you don't know, just move for a minute. Again, it can be jump rope, running, rowing, biking, one of those, all right? It should be fairly warm outside if you guys want to get outside and run. So again, if you don't know a distance, just move for a minute. Substitutions, you're going to obviously use the machine if you want to do that for the 1 minute conditioning part. And then for the dumbbells, kettlebells, and barbells, for those who have that, use that for your shoulder to overhead. If you want to substitute anything else, you can, but I'm not going to go over all of that. Going over the flow and demonstration. For sciatic nerve floss and warm-up, I will keep things brief, as you guys should be comfortable and familiar, especially if you've been going through all of the at-home workouts. Sciatic nerve floss on your back, grab behind your leg with your toe pointed. You're going to straighten your leg all the way, toe to your face, point away, and back down. So actively move for 1 minute on the right, and then 1 minute on the left. For the other movements, sumo inchworm with a push-up, stretch the hammies down, nice wide stance, reach down, walk out, do a plank. You can do a strict push-up, or if you struggle, just lay down and bridge up. Walk it back up. After that, we have shoulder circles forward, shoulder circles back. Yoga push-ups, plank position, feet wide, straight down, push away, back to the plank. 2. 5 reps there, and that's going to be 5 thoracic openers aside. Again, you can do this in a squat or on your hands and knees. If I'm in a squat, I'm going to go down, put my hands on my feet, and rotate my entire trunk and midsection to the ceiling, pulling my shoulders back. If you need to go on your hands and knees, take one hand across to the other one, come behind the head, and move there. Those are your warm-up movements. For the strength, grab a handstand hold. Again, handstand holders, if you can, kick right up to the wall. Try to hold the full minute or as long as you can. If you cannot hold the handstand, what you can do is, if you have a chair, a bench, a couch, whatever it is, you can work on your pike variation. Another side note, you can even do an overhead hold for a minute. So use a barbell, use dumbbells, use kettlebells, whatever it is, and do a 1 minute overhead hold. Going back to the scale of the handstand hold, if you can't walk up or kick up to a handstand, grab a bench or whatever it is, chair, set your feet on it, carefully walk yourself into a plank, and
And then keeping your feet stationary on the chair, walk your hands into the chair and get as vertical as you can or as inverted as possible. So your hips are over your shoulders are over your hands, and we're getting to that upside down position as best as we can. That will be your handstand variation. You're gonna rest a minute after that, shake it out, recover, and then death march, just briefly going through it. See number 14 if you need a full refresher. You'll grab a bag if you don't have anything at all. You can hold it at your chest. You can grab one dumbbell. You can grab 2 dumbbells. You can grab a barbell. Whatever it is. Taking a step forward, you're gonna come up on the ball of the back foot. You'll then just hinge your hips back, tension in the front leg, and then stand. That is 1, 2, 3. So again, the front leg is where the tension's felt. If you don't have room to walk, you're just gonna stagger your stance, so just step forward, and then hinge. So 1, 2, 3. All the way to 10 to 15 reps a leg. If you don't have anything that's challenging enough, add a tempo. So maybe you step forward and you just go slower. 1, 2. Okay, so the slower you go, the harder it will become. That will be your strength. After that, we have the conditioning. Straightforward there, running, rowing, biking, jump rope, whatever. Shoulder to overhead, refresher there. If you don't have dumbbells, if you're doing 1 dumbbell or kettlebell, just do 10 and 10. If you have a barbell, obviously use that. Go light if you have a barbell. If you only have 1 weight and it's a little heavy for 20, just lower your reps. And then again, lastly, if you don't have anything at all, use a rock, use a bag with some books, and you're just gonna go shoulder to overhead. It can be a push press or a push jerk, doesn't matter. And then sit-ups or sit-ups, okay? So hopefully that should cover everything. Shoulders over the hips in the front end of your sit-ups, all right? Hopefully that covers everything. Start the week off on the right foot. Keep it up. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a great Easter. I think that covers everything.